Hey everyone, it's Jenny, and today I am going to be doing my April favorites, or as I like to call it, my love, hate, and appreciate, where I talk about products I love, products I don't love, I hate. I know it's a strong word, but thumbs down to those products, and some shout outs at the end of the video. So I've got quite a few products to go through. Usually I like to start off with my TV shows, movies, what have you. And I'm trying to think, has there been anything on in April? The only thing that's like coming to my mind right off, and it just premiered, is Westworld. And I kind of feel like if you watch Westworld, you're probably going to be watching season 2. But I kind of feel like I need to go back and re-watch the first season, because it was like a long gap in between, you know, the first and second season. So there was a couple of things I'm like, wait, I'm lost. What's happening? But otherwise, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. So I'm going to have to rewatch. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the first season of Westworld. So that's really all I got for TV shows, movies, that kind of stuff. So let me get into some products. I do have a few. Excuse me. Allergy season. I think it's finally getting to be spring here in Kentucky. Maybe. I don't want to speak too soon. It's liable to snow. Who knows? But the weather change has really messed with my head. My headaches have been intense here lately. Migraines. Ugh. And then allergies and drainage and all that nasty stuff. So if you live in part of the U.S. that, you know, you get all 4 seasons and then you get that spring and then you get the gook, you probably know what I'm talking about. Alright, so first product I'm going to talk about is the Murad Age Reform Invisiblur Perfecting Shield Primer. I really like this stuff. I was kind of shocked by how much I liked it, because it reminded me of the Smashbox Photo Finish Iconic Primer, but this almost feels a little bit better. I don't know. I don't want to say that the Smashbox is no longer my favorite, but this is a really good primer if you like primers. So give it a try. If you like the Smashbox one, you might like that one. Foundation is from Col Lab. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Col Lab or Col Lab, because there's a little circle dot thing in the middle. And this is their Bright Spark Radiant Foundation. This was at Sally's Beauty Supply, and I was shocked by how much I like this. I was like, I'm going to try this new foundation. It might be alright. It's really good. I'm surprised. Of course, they did have a matte version, but where I have dry skin, I always like more radiant, dewy foundations. So I really like. A concealer that has changed my life. It has changed my concealer game. And it is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And this is in the shade Light. And I do have to say, for a light shade, it is very light. And I think they even have an even lighter shade than this one. That right there. It does not crease under my eyeballs. And I don't know, it's very hydrating. I love this concealer. I'm definitely buying a full size when I can get my funds together. But so good, so good. If you have dry under eye, if you suffer from dry under eye and you're looking for a really good concealer and you haven't tried Too Faced Born This Way, give this a try. I think you will really like it. Okay, this is a product that kind of surprised me that I like as much as I like. And it is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Airbrush Silk Pressed Anti-Aging Finishing Powder. And I got this in my Play by Sephora box in April. I had the little sponge, which I use, but I like to use it with a brush. And I like to just use this sort of like my T-zone area, where, you know, you can see a little bit of my pores, but it just, I don't know, it just evens out the skin and makes it look silky. And I don't know, I really like this product. Like, I was amazed by how much I like this product. Something else. Now this is a favorite. I know this has been in big beauty YouTubers favorites. It's been around for a while now, but I'm just now getting around to using it. And it is the Kat Von D Shade and Light. And I love this. Of course, it's got the mirror. It's got your 3 contour shades. It's got your highlighting shades, but these are more, you know, powders that are great under the eye. Also great too, like I said, anytime I mention a contour kit, always great when you have one of these and you need a good blending shade or a crease shade, or even like a white, you know, just to, always like to put a little bit of white eyeshadow or a white base down. These are really good for that. Another product I was surprised I liked as much as I liked. See, this is a lot of surprises in April. And it is the Steve Laurant blush. And this is what it looks like. And I was like, that's kind of dark. That's not usually the blush tones I go for. That's what it looks like. But of course it blends out, and I'm kind of blending it on my hand. It just leaves a nice little color, flush of color. It's very, very pretty. Got this in an Ipsy and was super surprised because I had a Steve Laurant product in one of my Love, Hate, and Appreciates favorites video. So, really, really good. Another item I liked, the bestie gave this to me, was the Girls Getaway from the Balm. The Girls Getaway Trio. It's got Balm Springs, Balm Beach, and Balm Desert. And, of course, it's got a mirror too, which I love. And I love, this is probably one of my top blushes, is the Balm Springs blush. And I love, 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 love. Let's talk about some eyeshadows. I have 2 eyeshadow palettes. I have 2. And I think both of these came in a BoxyCharm. My sister didn't want them. And I took them and was surprised by how much I liked them. The first one is the Real Her Shadow Palette, Do Your Squats. As Real Her, I think this might be 2. But it's the Do Your Squats. It has a mirror. Appreciate the mirror. And these are, of course, you know, warm tones, but they're very pretty and they blend really, really good. So I like this eyeshadow palette. I think she's good. And the next eyeshadow palette I love, I absolutely love. From the packaging, the only thing I wish is I had a mirror, but the packaging to the colors, it's the Winky Luxe Kitten palette. Y'all, if you got this in your BoxyCharm, do you all love this or what? And those are the shades. And I'm actually wearing that. I'm going to get kind of close up on the camera. That way you can see. I am wearing that on my eyeballs. These blend great. These look great. It goes well with other palettes. Because some of these colors might not be in other palettes. Love. And my last, I'm telling you, I had a lot of loves this month. April was a good month. Mascara, the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. You guys, if you have not tried this, pick up the little smaller size and try it. Now the wand's not usually a wand I would go for, but it seems to get every lash, on the top lashes and the bottom lashes. So definitely, if you're looking for a new mascara, pick this up. Like I said, get you a little mini size. That's what I got. I'll probably buy the full size. These 2 I'm definitely getting full size here in the future. Let's get into some hate products, shall we? Wah wah. And first off, this is an eyeshadow palette. I think this also came in a BoxyCharm. My sister, anything she doesn't like, she's like, here, take it. And I'm like, okay. Now, I love Tarte. I usually love Tarte's eyeshadows. The eyeshadows are not bad, but this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette. This is the most boring palette I have ever seen. There's not really any pops of color. It's very, very neutral. It's very monotone for an eyeshadow palette. And the shadow quality was good. It's not the best. I've seen better from Tarte, but it's just boring. It's just boring. The packaging's cute. It's got a mirror. I like those things. But otherwise, I don't like it. I don't like it. A mascara. Now, I understand dollar makeup. I get it. You know, sometimes we're on a tight budget and we still want to make sure we look good. And I can understand somebody, you know, spending $1 on this for that. But I thought, oh, this might be really, really good. I found this for $1. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Protein Waterproof Mascara. do not, I repeat, do not purchase this product. It is terrible. The wand looked promising, but it doesn't do anything. It maybe makes your eyelashes look a little darker, but you're not going to get no volume. You're not going to get any curl. It's really not going to do anything. So there's that. Last product on my hate, and me and my sister both hate this product. It is a conditioner. Now this brand we really, really like. It's from Redken. Redken makes a lot of great hair care products, but this is the Redken Clean Maniac Clean Touch Conditioner. Silicone and sulfate free system. This stuff, no matter how little you put in your hair and how you think you've, how much you think you've rinsed your hair out, it still feels like it's in your hair, and then it leaves your hair feeling rubbery. It's very, very weird. If you like this stuff, let me know how, how you use it, how it works for you. She has color treated hair. I don't. So our hair is a little bit drier. But this was just a no, a hard no from us. Alright, so that was all my hate-its. Now let's get into the shout-outs portion of the video. And the first shout-out I'm going to give is going to go to HeyGorgeousxxx, and she does beauty videos. She's very funny. Love her personality. Definitely check her out. And then the next one I'm going to give a shout-out to. I think she's got a newer channel. I just happened to, I think she might have watched one of my videos or something, and her name is Winnie's Reviews. She does reviews on beauty products. Of course, I love all my, the smaller YouTuber beauty channels. I love those. I love watching those. And like I said, I think she's newer, so please go check out both of those channels. You can say, hey, Jenny sent me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So that's everything for April's favorites, my love, hate, and appreciate. Let me know if you tried any of these products. Do you like these products? Do you hate these products? Thoughts, opinions, love to know. Leave them in the comments. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I will be posting my videos. With that, have a fabulous day. Bye.